It is 9:30 and I slept for 11 hours last night and I woke up feeling super refreshed, and today is my Monday. So I'm just gonna get up, make my bed right now, and I'm going to change into my workout clothes and do a workout downstairs and just get my day started and walk you guys through what I do on my Monday, Wednesday, and Wednesday of this week. So I just did a little workout and I just reheated up some tangyuan, and I'm gonna do a taste test. Look at how nice the mushrooms look. There's also lots of dried shrimp and seaweed. Oh, this is delicious. It's nice and warm and super yummy. Right now I am just folding up some laundry, and I'm thinking about going on a nice long walk afterwards just because the weather is so sunny and it has just been raining this past week. So to finally get some sunshine is such a rare treat. And also because I'm working for the next few days, I probably wouldn't have time to go on a nice walk. So I definitely want to enjoy it as much as I can. And usually on my Mondays, that's the day that I do a workout and I have the time to do a workout. Usually on my Tuesdays and Wednesdays when I get off from work, my time is very restricted because I try to get in a long sleep or a long nap and then do some stretches and then eat something and then head to work. It's really difficult for me to fit in a workout, so I just do what's realistic for me and what works for me, and I just kind of listen to my body. Sometimes I do stretches and sometimes I don't, and I just see how I feel. So I'm gonna have some savory and sweet mochi right now. So the filling is savory, so there's peanuts, meat, and onions, but the outside, the dough, is a coconut dough. Oh, look how cute it is. And they're nice and soft. Ooh, so pillowy. No, that's delicious. Up from my little nap, and I just reheated up some food to have before work. So I just have some chicken, and then I also have some bok choy, and then I also made this like sesame oil with soy sauce dipping sauce for my chicken, and then I also have a side of grapes. That's delicious. Then here's some chicken, and then I'm gonna dip some of the chicken and some of the sauce. Mmm. I would be lying right now if I said I was not nervous going into work today, and I always get nervous, and I get mainly nervous especially on my Mondays just because I don't know what situation I'm walking into, and I don't know what patients I have and the specific orders I'll need to carry out, the different medications, but it always gets me. It's the biggest fear that I have is just having a patient that is rude or being distasteful with their words or just being very difficult to handle, which is something that I know is inevitable, especially in a hospital situation. I can't ever avoid those patients, but those are the type of patients that I'm most nervous for, and it's one of my biggest fears, which is why I think I always get really nervous when it's my Monday and I don't know the patients that I'm going to be assigned, or if it's my Wednesday or my Friday and I know I might have two or one of the patients and I might have 2 or 1 admits, and I don't know the type of behavior or the personalities that I will be dealing with, which is super nerve-wracking. But I think it just comes with time and experience and knowing how to deal with people who are more difficult to work with, so and so, or just, more scary. I just don't know how to put it in words. It's just one of my biggest fears and why I get anxious going in. But I think what's gonna make my next 3 days go by so well is that my best nursing friend is gonna be working these 3 shifts with me, so it'll definitely make the shifts go by a lot easier, and we always like helping each other out. We do the buddy system, which makes things so much better. So I'm looking forward to seeing her and having these next 3 shifts with her. No. So I spoke to Soon, and I work on a pretty big unit, so we're split onto 2 different units just because our floor is so big, or the patient population that we see is a big part of the hospital, so we're split onto 2 different units. And before work, I always have to call in an assignment line just to see which unit I'm working on, and me and my bestie are split. No! It's okay. It's okay. I'm telling myself it'll be okay, and I can do it. I do it most of the weeks, but I was just looking forward to this week because we work 3 of the days together, but just not on the same unit, which will be okay. Anyways, for my OOTD, I'm wearing a Figs sweater top with just like a long sleeve underneath, and then I'm also wearing some long black pants as well, and that's basically it. I'm just going to do a little bit more meditation since I'm a little early, and then pack my bag and get ready for work. So I'm going to be bringing my laptop with me, and then my AirPods, and I already have my stethoscope in here. I'm going to be bringing some hot water, and then I'm bringing a little sheet for my brain. Just store that in my pocket, and I'm gonna bring a pen as well, and then also my work badge so I can get in and out, and I'm ready to hit the road. Just made it to work and heading it to my floor right now. my work bestie. I just cooked up some breakfast slash din din. I have some shrimp fried rice and I am super hungry and super exhausted, but I always have room for food. I would say overall last night was pretty good for me. I would say my patient assignment was also pretty good, and I'm not sure if any of my patients will actually discharge today. But everyone was super sweet, and I was actually stuck in a patient room for probably over 2 hours just talking with a patient and just hearing their story and just kind of being that emotional support for them, which was also really nice. But now that I know what my patients are like, it makes coming back tonight a lot easier and less stressful, even though I'm not sure if any of them will discharge and I will get a new admit. But just having the first night down always makes it easier going back to work, especially for me. But I'm just going to eat this and then head to bed. So I slept about 4 hours and I just woke up, and usually after my nap, I get up and I make something to eat just because it's hard for me to fall back asleep. But after I eat, I'll wash up everything and I'll go upstairs and try to take a 1 to 2 hour nap and then wake up and then start getting ready and heading to work. So that's usually how my days look in between shifts. So right now I have a lot of like girl dinner. So I have bok choy, and then I also have waxy corn, and then I boiled an egg, and then I also have some grapes, and I'm also thinking of having some chips afterwards as well. But time to dig in. I also am gonna put on a little show to watch while I eat as well. Actually, I really enjoy boiling my vegetables to the point where they're super soft and just melt in your mouth. There's just something so satisfying about it compared to like really crunchy vegetables. I ended up taking an extra 2 hour nap, and now I feel super refreshed and rejuvenated. I had a difficult time falling asleep initially, but I was just really focused on my breath work and just trying to not overthink about things, and that seemed to really do the trick for me. I used to really have a difficult time, and I still do, but I'm kind of like tweaking and working around what works and what doesn't. And I find really focusing on my breath work and just deep breathing really helps me just kind of get into the zone and help me get a little bit of sleep before work. And I think 2 hours is honestly the sweet zone for me, just because 1 hour of just napping leaves me kind of a little jet lagged feeling, but 2 hours makes me feel pretty well rested, especially after the 4 hours of sleep I already got. So for my fit check, I'm basically wearing figs on top and figs on bottom. And then I'm also wearing some like leggings underneath just because it gets freezing at nighttime. And then I'm also bringing a Columbia vest to wear when it really becomes super chilly at night. And I'm just going to pack my bag. I'm just bringing everything I brought yesterday, except I reuse the same brain sheet in case I do have any of the same patients that I did yesterday. And that's basically it. I'm just gonna head to work. Made it to work and I'm just heading to the floor right now. This has been such a crazy shift. I have been running from room to room and I am just catching up on my breaks right now. I'm doing both my breaks all at once and I think most of my charting's done. There's still new orders coming in. My assignment is just really busy today and it's just very overwhelming. I have a new admit, but it's making time fly by really quick. I'm just going to try to enjoy this break as much as possible and then head back onto the floor and try to end on a very high note. This has been such a crazy and busy shift for me tonight, but it made the time go by so quick. There were just so many things that were happening all at once and just so many unexpected things happening too, and providers being paged, attendings having to come to bedside, and it was a lot, but I managed to survive it and I am feeling good, as in I feel like tonight will be better, or it will at least be less scary since I kind of experienced a lot today. I can only imagine what can go wrong or what will happen tonight. I'm just going to brush my teeth and I'm looking forward to a nice long shower and just cleaning my hair and just soaking in the steam and the hot water. I've just been really obsessed with showers and I will always shower after a shift. I know some people just go straight to bed, but I'm not one of those people. I need to shower, get ready for my night. I'm all freshened up and I just cooked myself a big bowl of oatmeal and I've been craving this and I'm so excited to have it. Ooh, it looks like a hot mess, but let me tell you, this is delicious. This is easy 10 out of 10. I'm just gonna eat this and then get ready for bed. I just made myself some girl snack slash dinner before work. So over here I have some pork intestines with some pork skin with some sesame sauce and sesame oil. Then I also have a waxy corn, 2 boiled eggs, a bag of chips, and some grapes. It's officially my Friday tonight, my last day of my 3 in a row, and it feels like it went by really quick. It got so slow at the same time, but I'm just excited that today is my last day of the week working. Fit-wise, I'm wearing all figs on top, and then I also have my figs bottom joggers as well. And I'm just going to pack up my bag with all my usual things and then head off to work. Tonight has been so far so good. Our Epic system is down right now, so there's not much we can do on Epic, so we just have to back chart when it becomes available. I'm back home and I just completed my 3 12s in a row and I am feeling super exhausted, super tired, and I'm just ready to shower and then eat my oatmeal and head to bed. This basically just shows you what a typical week looks like for me, especially when I'm working 3 12s in a row. I will see you guys in my next video.